Hello, my goblins and ghouls. Halloween has apparently come early this year, and it's the scariest one yet because we got the most fearful word of all existence. You ready for this? Cinematic universe. I'm only exaggerating, of course, but we are going to be breaking down all the details involved with the Halloween reboot because we have gotten major movement and we now know who could be the studio bringing us our new Michael Myers to the big screen. But it's not just going to be about my opinion. You Halloween fans, voice your thoughts down below. We have heard these rumors and rumblings that Halloween is getting rebooted. We've got more official word now. How are you feeling about it? Is it too soon? Are you someone who's thinking... Love to hear all your thoughts down below. But okay, so this morning was kind of crazy for Halloween fans because, like wildfire, a rumor was circulating that A24 had finally won the rights to Halloween and Michael Myers. It was all I was seeing, and you guys were tagging me left and right, but the sources seemed all over the place. Nobody was citing an article, nobody was mentioning where it was coming from. It just felt like someone decided to shoot it out there, and then everyone was like, yeah, let's run with that. And heck, it might have been all this false information spreading everywhere that the rights owners were like, let's just set the record straight. Bringing us to an article from Deadline that confirms the news, Miramax lands Halloween TV rights in broad agreement with Trancast, plots cinematic universe. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, baby, there are some juicy details in here, and my mind is going all over the place for what's next for Michael Myers. So, starting off the article, they have it here. After a heated bidding war, Miramax has scored the television rights to the hugely popular Halloween franchise, which are controlled by Trancast International Films, run by Malik Akkad. And that's what we kept hearing. Studios everywhere were trying to bid and get their hands on Michael Myers now that their agreement with Blumhouse was over. In fact, they list some of the studios here that were so close to getting it. They say, none is commenting, but I hear Miramax alongside other companies with long horror traditions such as A24 and Blumhouse had been locked in a tight race over the past several weeks for the Halloween TV rights. So there was a really good chance Blumhouse was going to snatch up these rights back. A24 was desperately wanting them too, but they lost out to Miramax. Now there's a bit of confusion going on here because Miramax is technically already a co-owner of the Halloween franchise and Michael Myers. They've been a part of producing a lot of the Halloween sequels that we've seen. Heck, they were part of producing the Blumhouse trilogy. But it looks like the thing Miramax never had was the TV rights, and that felt like a very important thing these studios wanted right now is some TV rights. Feels a little odd, but in the era of streaming and all these studios trying to battle for your eyes, whether it's on Paramount Plus, Disney Plus, the cock got carried away there. Landing a major property like Halloween and turning it into a TV show would land a lot of eyeballs. I know I would be watching it as soon as it got created. And as of right now, you're probably wondering, wait, so this is all just about TV show rights? Where's my movie rights? Where's my new Halloween movie? That's what I care about. I don't want no TV show. Well, it looks like the TV show was an important part of the plan that Miramax had for rebooting Michael Myers as a whole, because the article here states, the new Halloween series is envisioned to potentially launch a cinematic universe spanning film and television. Miramax's head global TV, Mark Helwig, will be overseeing the franchise creatively in close collaboration with Akkad. So it looks like the big reason Miramax wanted to have the TV show rights for the Halloween franchise is because whoever reboots the series next, in terms of movies, they want to be able to do a spin-off TV show and connect it and form a cinematic universe. The same way we see a lot of cinematic universes nowadays, whether it's, the Batman with the Penguin TV series that's coming out on Max, or Marvel and all their Disney Plus shows, that cinematic universe. The plan for Michael Myers is to give him a new film series and connect it to a TV show. But guys, I can't even envision what that would be like, because would you have Michael also be showing up in a season of a show, or would it be one of those lame shows where it's such a background character? I'm not exactly sure yet, and for all we know, this could still mean A24 or another studio like Blumhouse could be up to making the movies. Miramax just got the TV show rights down and they're locked in for that, but they still have co-partnership and ownership of the movie side of things. They could partner up again with Blumhouse like they did with the last trilogy, make a series, but now Miramax will have a part in being able to make a TV show out of whatever they do. And that's desperately what Miramax wanted here, is just to be able to make some sort of spin-off TV show with these rights. So there is still a chance you could get an A24 of Michael Myers Myers Halloween movie if A24 is interested in the movie rights and co-producing these films alongside Miramax, but I kind of doubt that. Blumhouse could step back in, but they don't seem that interested anymore. Or Miramax could just do it themselves and pony up all the cash for it. But I just keep coming back to Halloween Michael Myers Cinematic Universe. Like, it could literally go anywhere. For all we know, they could start a whole brand new timeline, right? They could give us the typical origin story, maybe just in modern day, instead of, Michael being a kid in the 50s, and then in the 70s growing up, escaping the facility and going after babysitters. But they could do that, and then maybe the TV show would be a prequel, and it would be, Michael in his kid days in the asylum, being kind of a weirdo and growing up to the psychopath. That's something I could see them do. We had heard strong rumors that Malik Akkad, the rights owner of Michael Myers, was really wanting to make a TV show about Halloween 3 Season of the Witch, but the odd thing about that is, since they mentioned cinematic universe, that would mean the Season of the Witch stuff would then connect to Michael Myers and they would all be in the same world, which wouldn't be that crazy of an idea. In fact, I remember when Halloween Ends was coming out, that's something David Gordon Green seriously thought about considering, is making the Halloween Michael Myers mask a shamrock mask as well. They were going to zoom in at one point and reveal the logo, and that maybe the mask was like controlling Myers and giving him all that strength. Would have been kind of a terrible idea, but it would have been his way to connect the universe. If you actually go back and watch a lot of the Halloween movies, there are weird subtle hints that other strange things are happening in this universe. We just happen to always be focusing in on Michael Myers. There was a hint to it in the very first movie with like the guy who oversees the grave. He tells Dr. Loomis about this story with a madman from another town.
Yeah, every town has something like this happen. I remember over in Russellville, about 15 years ago. He got himself a hacksaw, and he kissed his wife and his 2 children goodbye, and then he proceeded... Where are we?
And that's just like a random Halloween type urban legend in the background. Then I think it comes back in Halloween 4 where the truck driver tells Dr. Loomis about a crazy story about some other madman thing happening. So they could go the anthology route where they give us wild Halloween scenarios. It just happens to all be in the world Michael Myers is. I just think stating Halloween Michael Myers Cinematic Universe is such a large concept for such a simple, small character. And there's nothing wrong with small and simple. I love Michael Myers in the Halloween franchise, but at the end of the day, it's just a dude in a mask with a knife stalking people. Trying to then spin off a TV show and then other sequels attached to that, I have no idea how you could pull that off. But for now, this is the official plan they have. Miramax has their hands on the TV show, right? So whoever ends up making the Michael Myers movie, they're going to find a way to sneak a spin-off TV show about it and create larger stories with Michael Myers. Could be really exciting, could be really fun, or could be a complete, utter disaster. This is where I throw it off to you guys. Now that you know, Miramax has both the TV and movie rights, and whatever the movie is, they're going to make a spin-off TV show about. How could they realistically do that where it would be interesting to you? Or do you think there just really isn't much to do? Anything and everything, be sure and like, subscribe, follow me on Twitter at 3C Films or on TikTok at 3C Films. But as always, I'm Chris. Take care.